name's Jenna, and this is Jen and Tonic. If you are a cocktail drinking nerd like me, hit that subscribe button and join me for a drink. Today, I am going to be making a pina colada, and this is something that is very near and dear to my heart because I was born and raised on the beaches of Florida, and this was my go-to drink. Virgin pina coladas when I was younger, and then obviously full-on pina coladas after I was old enough to drink, or mostly old enough to drink. So I've kind of played with this for years and created my own recipe, which is what I'm gonna share with you today. But the basic recipe would just be rum, coconut milk or coconut puree, and some pineapple juice. So as long as you have those three things, you can make your very own pina colada recipe. The pina colada, this is the official drink of Puerto Rico, where it originates from. There's a couple different stories about how it actually came about, but it is 100% a Puerto Rican cocktail. One of the earliest accounts of the pina colada was with a pirate, Roberto Cafresi. And this was in the early 1800s. Apparently he was known to give this to his shipmates. Is that what you call them when you're the head pirate? I don't know. Maybe somebody could leave a comment below and let me know. But he would make these, and it was said, I guess, that he would just do rum, coconut, and pineapple juice to boost morale on the ship. So first thing I did there was 2 ounces of rum. I'm using Flor de Cana. The Seco, I love when I'm mixing cocktails. It's just a crisp, light, dry rum. It mixes well with anything. So that's what I'm gonna be using as my base today. And I'm doing that, you could use coconut rum here if you wanted to. I'm doing a lot of other coconut components in this that are gonna give it tons of that coconut flavor, so I didn't really feel like it was necessary here. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is kind of weird. So this is a coconut cream liqueur, and it is a liqueur made with whiskey. I tried it over the summer last year in some pina coladas I was making for friends, and it is amazing. So I've decided to incorporate a little bit of that into my pina coladas moving forward. And I'm gonna do 1 ounce of this. If this is something that you can get, I know it's not available everywhere. You can tell I haven't opened it since last summer. But they make a few other things. And it's 1010 premium drinks, cream liqueur. I came across it completely by accident at the liquor store when I was picking up things to make pina coladas last year. So hopefully it's still okay. Bottle said you could leave it out. So I'm gonna do 1 ounce of that, followed by 1 ounce of my coconut cream. Now, this one is great because it's a little squeeze bottle. It's nothing but the cream of coconut. You could use canned cream coconut here. Use whatever you have. And if you can't find this coconut liqueur, you could use something else here if you wanted to, or instead of doing 1 ounce of the coconut cream like I'm going to do, you could use 2 ounces of this coconut cream. It's just, you know, I tend to enjoy a pretty boozy cocktail. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know that. So there's gotta be a reason why I'm putting something in my drink that doesn't have booze in it. You know what I'm saying? So I've got 1 ounce of that. I'm gonna do 3 ounces of my pineapple juice. Now, I do like to use fresh juice, but I don't like to mess with fresh pineapples. It's just not my thing. But if you wanna do it, you wanna make some fresh pineapple juice, go for it. So I've got 3 ounces of that going in my glass. The most credited story with the name attached to it was with Ramon Marrero Perez at the Caribe Hilton in Old San Juan. And this is probably I would say this is probably the story that we should go with. I mean, the pirate thing is cool, but this one got the name behind it, and it definitely gained popularity, and this was back in the 1950s. So I'm going to add some ice, give it a shake, transfer it over to my glass. So you'll notice that I am making this on the rocks. I'm sure if a lot of you have had this, you've had it as a blended drink, and that's fine if you want to blend it. I prefer mine on the rocks, or in this case, using my adorable Pebble Ice, which most of you know that I am obsessed with lately. And we're tropical again, so Mitch is making a comeback. These little bar buddies just crack me up. You can get them on Amazon, and I say Mitch because it's got a little name on its butt, and it comes with 6 of them, and they all have different names. So I don't know, it's something to goof off with, right? So, pour that over it. I'm not gonna bother to double strain this. I'm gonna add Mitch so he's got room to hang out before I finish my cocktail. Now, something else that I absolutely love when I am making Pina Coladas is a Myers float. So I'm just gonna do a 1/2 ounce of this over top of my cocktail. You could use a spoon to do this if you wanted to. You could add 1 ounce if you wanted to. And then for garnish, traditionally you would see a pineapple wedge and probably a maraschino cherry, but I recently learned how easy it is to toast your own coconut. You ready? Buy some coconut, put it in a pan over medium heat, and then when it turns this brown color, you're done. That's how simple it is. Now, I will say you can't walk away from it because it burns quickly. So just stay by it, kind of toss it around, and I would say within 3 minutes, you've got yourself toasted coconut. And so what I like to do is I like to sprinkle this over top of it, which is going to add a nice texture, and it's also going to make the drink really fragrant. And it's something else for Mitch to enjoy while he's in the glass. And there you have it. This is my version of a Pina Colada. The smell, first thing you get is the toasted coconut, followed by the Myers rum, as well a little bit of the pineapple. This is so good. I've been drinking these for years, and I've changed my recipe quite a few times, and I'm really happy with this one. So I hope that you will venture out and give this a try, even if you're more of a frozen Pina Colada fan. From Mitch and I, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments that you would like to leave, please feel free to leave those below and hit me with a like if you want to. Go ahead and watch these weekly. I do put out a different video weekly for you to enjoy. I am Jenna, and this is Gin and Tonic. Cheers.